All right, let's get straight into it. How do we find trends, right? What is a trend? I'm gonna answer that for you. Okay, boom, right? We have three different types of trends. We have an uptrend, which is this, and we also have a downtrend, which is this. And third, we have consolidation. So, let me do this. I hope this don't get confusing. I'm gonna do it like this. Boom, boom, so it won't get confusing. Boom, right? This is an uptrend. Uptrend, we have higher highs, and higher lows. Boom. And then for a downtrend, we have lower lows, which is this. Boom. And then lower highs, which is this. Boom. And then consolidation, as you can see, it's flat. It doesn't. It's in range. This is what you call in range. It goes up and down. It's no trend. It's no higher high. It's no lower low. And yeah. And let's see if we can see this on the chart. I'm gonna mark it. Oops. Hold on. I can just do it like this. Wait. Oh, NDX. Okay, cool. Boom. Boom. Right. Let me go. Let me start from right here. I'm gonna just start from right here. Let me take off hot off. Boom. Fresh chart. No levels, no nothing. We don't need any. Boom. Boom. Okay. We're gonna start from we're gonna start from right here. Forget it. We're gonna start from right here. Boom. So as we can see, I'm looking right here. Looking right here. Boom. As we can see, right? We have a low. Boom. Price come down. And then price has resistance. It came down again, right? It's starting to form a lower high. It came down with this red candle. Well, these two red candles, boom, came down. But price never came back down here. Boom. Price is starting to trend up. Boom. Up, down. We have our first low. And what makes a low is a red candle next to a green candle. That makes a low. Just keep that in mind. A high is a green candle next to a red candle. I'm gonna get more into that. Boom. So let's see this, right? Cause I'm gonna use the line chart to make sure I'm on the right track. But boom, go down, boom. Then we come back up. We have a high. Come down, and then we go up again. Higher high, right? Boom, lower high, higher high, lower high. You could consider this a lower high. Then boom, higher high. Let's just see. Now let's just see. This is a little choppy. It's not as clear as I want it to be, but boom. So, okay, boom, right? Line chart. Like I said, boom, we went down, high. Never broke down here to make a lower low, so we just have a low. Boom. Look, this is consolidation. Boom. Consolidation. Boom. High. You can consider this a lower high. Boom. Higher high. Oh, well, this is higher high. Boom. Higher high. Yeah, lower high. Higher high. Yeah. I hope y'all getting the gist. Let me find something. Let me find a little. Okay. Boom. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is a perfect downtrend. I'm looking at it right now. Boom. Okay. Boom. Resistance. Boom. Price came down. Boom. Price came down right here. We have a low. Red candle, green candle. Low. Boom. This is the low right here. Lower high. Okay. What does price do? Price come down again. What do we have? A lower low. Boom. Price goes up. It never come back above this previous lower high. What does price do at this second lower high? It goes down again. This is a perfect downtrend. We have a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price found support right at this level, 13,061. Price found this support, boom. But then price looked like it was gonna break out or looked like it was gonna hold, but we have resistance right here, boom. You can consider this another lower high. What does price do? What does price do after that? Price goes down again, boom. Lower. This is a great example of a lower high. I mean a downtrend. Excuse me. And then again, as you can see, boom. Low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You consider these peaks as lower highs, but I'm just trying to keep it very simple. Where was I? Low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Boom. Price came up like this. Thought possibly it could have held. No, it didn't hold. So I consider this a lower high. And then what does price do after that? Boom. It keep going down. So that's a great downtrend. And let me just find a nice uptrend, if I could. Okay, this is I think I see something that I like. Boom. I'm gonna start right here. Boom. Consolidation. This is consolidation. This is nice. Nice. Boom. This green box consolidation. Price is in range. It didn't go anywhere. But then once it broke out of this box, out of that box, what did price do? It started trending upwards. So boom, we have a high. Green candle, red candle, high, boom. Lower high. Higher high. Lower high. Higher high. Lower high. Higher high. Price came down. Price came down a bit in a downtrend. It held support right here. So make a long story short, this was a little up. This was a short uptrend, and then it turned to a downtrend. As you can see, boom. Let's see. I'm gonna spot out with y'all. Boom. Down and up. We got a low right here, but then we green and red. Boom. Got a high. So, boom. Red, green. Lower low. Sorry. Lower low. Boom. Hold on. This is a little. I see it, but it's hard. Let me see. Boom. Yes, I am cheating a bit. Boom. This is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. We have peaks. Boom. One peak right here. Another peak right here. Boom. A low right here. Boom. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now got a slight uptrend. Boom. Low right here. Right. This is the last one. Because this is a quick video. I just had to get this out. Had to express this because I thought about it. Straight like that. Anyway, boom. We have a low right here. Boom. Low. High right here. Because I'm gonna consider it with this candle. Boom. High right here. Boom. Price keep going up. Lower high. Higher high. Lower high. This is perfect. It's perfect. Higher. You can consider this a high. You can consider this a low. Higher high. Price came down a bit. Lower high. Higher high. Lower high. This gap up. Boom. And then price consolidated in its range. So that's gonna conclude the video. A short video. I just had to get this out. I hope y'all got the gist, and more videos like this to come. And I will redo this video in the future, so keep that in mind. On to the next.